Thank you. My name is Ned Haskell. On the ballot, I will be Norman Haskell, Norman Eddie Haskell III, by the way. I've been working at MLC for the past 15 years. I've been in the district for 18 years. I am a latecomer to this mission, and I know that there are probably some great qualified candidates, and I'd be willing to do it again another year. That said, I believe that we are in a real pickle in our city. We have a housing crisis that is jacking up the price of housing so that police, firefighters, and teachers cannot live in our city. We need to find some way. I don't know how our union, I want to bring our union into that fight and to talk about housing and to talk about how we can, it's part of broadening our mission to being a social justice union, continuing that effort and not drawing back into our own ideals. We definitely need to bargain a contract that will provide for teachers to live in our city. And right now, I have one of my colleagues just finally closed on a house, and man, she had the hardest time finding something she could afford, something that didn't just disappear from under her. So we've got a lot of work to do in that way. My personal interests are in advocacy and outreach, outreach towards other unions, outreach towards other laboring people, and advocacy for I love advocacy in my own building. So I'm not sure I'm going to fill up the 3 minutes, but anything you want to know? What else I got to touch on? I'm happy to serve. I'm also happy to let someone else serve too. So there you go. Thanks.
My name is Alicia Brown, and I'm a Learning Center teacher over at Roosevelt High School. I've been serving on the executive board since August as part of the bargaining committee. I'm also the head rep at Roosevelt, and I've been on the bargaining team since we started this round about this time last year. So one of the things that being on the bargaining committee for the executive board is what I want to do is when we're done with this round of bargaining, like really looking at what are we going to do the next round, right? Because we have, we're going to have a certain amount of time where we have to prep for when our current contract that we're trying to get done by April is going to be up. So how are we going to look forward and figure out what issues are really important to members? What things do we want to bargain, when that next time comes, instead of thinking about things right when, right before things start. So that's what I would like to do on the, as a bargaining member, as on the E team. And then also just, continuing to advocate for teacher rights and teacher needs, because ultimately, if we're taken care of in our contract and we're taken care of with our benefits and our pay and our salary, then, we're going to be able to better take care of our students, and that's just going to be better all around if we're feeling like we're being taken care of at our job. And that's it.
My name's Allison. I teach the 3rd grade at Creative Science School. I've been doing that 8 years or so. And I have been serving on the executive board since August. I filled somebody's vacant position, and I feel like I just got started. I just learned what we were doing and how this is going, and my only wish is to be a part of the solution. I was kind of living in my little bubble and not all that involved, and once I started hearing other people's stories and getting connected with other teachers, I just thought somebody's got to do something. And so this is my inroad, my way to start doing something about the hundreds of things that seem to be needing a champion. So that's what I'm looking forward to do. Thanks.
My name is Cristina Emanueli, and I am currently kindergarten Spanish immersion teacher at Atkinson Elementary School. I have been the PAT representative for this school year. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. I have been here a year and a half. I'm a single mother of 2 boys, and so having said that, I would really love to be in the executive board to have a voice for all those single mothers, have a voice for all the Hispanics and minorities, have a voice for all the teachers. I have worked in education since 2006. I've lived in North Carolina, in Texas, and in Puerto Rico, of course, now here in Oregon. So I have lots of experience all around the country, and I would love to be able to be an advocate for all the needs that we're gonna be having with all this craziness that it's going on in our country. So yeah, I was completely dedicated for Measure 97. So sad. But yeah, I was all out there. Also, I am in the racial equity team for PAT, and I have been going to social justice conferences, and I am all in for all that good stuff. So yeah, I look forward to working with all of you, and thank you.